Hey guys, today we're gonna be starting a series for my Dead by Daylight where I rank every killer's cosmetics. Now, of course, I don't own every killer in the game, so for some of these, you're gonna see that I don't own them. Like, I don't own any Ghostface things. I don't even own Ghostface himself. In fact, I don't know why it's saying that I have it equipped. Alright, but let's start. Alright, start off with his default look. You can see right here. You can see this little. He has a very nice and practical outfit. It's not too ugly to look at. I'd give it a solid like 8 out of 10. Honestly, it looks pretty good. It's not gonna like immediately give you away in any match. Practicality, 10 out of 10. It's the default look. They wouldn't make it too impractical. And then st- for style, I'll give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Alright, so second one, Red Hot Ghostface. So this one's just the same outfit, except some things are slightly recolored. So he has a different color hood. He has a red hood, like the DC character. He has little red strands, and he has a red line. Now, practicality, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 on practicality. It's the exact same outfit, but the thing is, it's bright red. So it's going to be easier to see, even without all the extra stuff. But, but style points, this bumps it up to a certain 8. This one, Frozen Ghostface. This one, practicality, back to a 10 out of 10 right there, because I'd give it more like a 9, because the blue still contrasts with the outfit. So if you're focusing real hard, you can probably tell when you're really far away, but still, it's gonna be okay. And for style, I'm gonna give it like a 7. It just doesn't pop. It doesn't look as cool as the Red Hot Ghost face. Now for Viper Ghost, this is the first really different one. So this one is like a slightly less bright red than this one, and it's wore down a bit, and the mask is really cool. For style points, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. This looks pretty good. And for practicality, I'll give this a 7. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty practical, but I mean, you still might be seen coming. For Slash Enthusiast, style points. By the way, I haven't seen any of these before. I'm just off ripping them right now. No script, nothing. So far, I don't think the knife has changed. Oh, the knife has changed. So for this one, the knife looks pretty good. This seems. I like the look they're going for on here. The chrome mask. Style points, this gets like a 9.5 out of 10. Practicality, I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7.8. Because, actually, no, I'll give it a 9 as well. Because still, they might see you from like a bit of a distance where you can't reach them because of the shiny metallic chrome. This one. This one. Some of these look good on their own, but the thing is, I'm not doing individual pieces. I'm doing it as an all outfit, and this is part of the Blighted collection, right? I think this is part of the Blighted collection. And most of these Blighted collections aren't really that good. So, for style, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It looks fine, I guess, but for practicality, this is getting like a 5. Because it's really like a bright orange with the drippy effect, and it has drippy effects. It was kind of easy to see. Raining Blood. This is probably one of the most iconic DBD original ones. For style, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. It's a sleek, classic look that doesn't stray too far away, but it still makes itself original with this little cloak, these red streaks, and this and this devil mask. For practicality, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. Because again, anything bright red is gonna get a bit lower, at least, because bright red is a really easy to see, especially because most of these maps are really dark. But yeah, for style points, including the knife, this gets like a 10 out of 10. So, this one. This one, style points immediately 10. 10 out of 10. This looks absolutely sick. But for practicality, he has a lot of things sticking out of him. I'm not sure exactly what he is. I think he's supposed to be like a kind of a stealth killer. And that's the problem, because if he is a stealth killer, like I'm pretty sure he is, then it's not really good that he has all these pieces sticking out of him, because it's easier to see. So for practicality, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. If I'm wrong and he's not a stealth killer, please still let me know. Ghost-faced Santa Claus. Of course, classic outfit. This looks sick. This looks absolutely sick. They got everything. They got the beard. Now, they're really lucky I'm not rating cosmetics on their own, because this mask does not look good. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check what the mask looks like on its own. All right, so I'm just gonna put on the default outfit. I'm gonna show you guys with the mask. See, like, it doesn't really look that good. It really only, in my opinion, it only fits with Santa, and that's fine because it looks sick. So style points, I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. It's really good. It could be better, but it's still really good. Now for practicality, these little present wrapping little tendrils on the back are a bit more obvious and easy to see than the tendrils on, say, the default skin or some of the others that have the tendrils. But still, it's still pretty good. So I'm gonna give this, for practicality, like 7 out of 10. Ghostface Nevermore. So first off, style points, 9 out of 10. Immaculate. This is an immaculate look for Ghostface, but it gets, actually no, 8 out of 10 because of the mask. The mask looks really stupid in here. Everything else is nice. So because the knife, so the outfit itself is an 8, is a 9, I'd say. The mask brings it down 1 point to an 8, and then the knife brings it up, I'd say, 0.5 points. So it's an 8.5 in my opinion. Now for practicality, this is basically just the default skin with some tearing and some highlights. So I'm gonna give it like a practicality of maybe 6 out of 10. Ghostface Brush Hunter. So I'm just gonna start with practicality on this one because I want to get this out of the way. Immediately, I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10 on practicality. It's a dark outfit. Most of these maps are really dark, and the really only main thing you can see from a distance is the mask, which is fine because the mask is a small part of the killer. So still, it's still pretty hidden. Now for style points, this gets like a 7 out of, the outfit itself, 7 out of 10. The knife brings it up, I'd say 0.5 of a point, and then the mask brings it up 1 point. So it's an 8.5 out of 10. Last one, classic Ghostface. This is the classic sleek look from the movies. Now, it's for style points. Outfit, to start off, there's nothing wrong with this. It's a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give some comments. I like how they managed to slightly put in the little strands, but in a different way in this outfit, while still keeping it really faithful to the original Ghostface costume. Overall, I love it. Now practicality, also a 10 out of 10 because it's an all black outfit on maps that are mostly dark. And and although the mask is a hard contrast, it's still, I mean, the mask is a really small part. So that was it. That was all of my ratings, and I'll see y'all in the